Hello everyone and welcome back to another Kermit 998 model railway review. Today we have another review and just take a look. Right, so it's a standard Auscision box. It's got the tag on the side which says X31 V-line orange and grey HO scale. This is one of the newer models from Auscision Models. So the box is open as standard. Pops open to show the explosive diagram and instruction manual. That's the explosive diagram just there, which is basically all the parts and if you need any spare parts and so forth. And we have the instruction manual, which is basically the same as the manuals that are on the B classes, P classes and all those other ones that come from Auscision and Vinegar Rail models. We have a nice bit of foam on the top, and we have the model sitting in what is nicknamed the block of ice. So, I think you could just see my reflection for a second there. So, let's take that off, put the box to a side. Now after the plastic cover, basically it slides open from the model. You unslide the piece of plastic, and the battery is really telling me that we're running low today. We slide open the plastic packaging and the model comes out. It's a standard design with most Auscision models nowadays as such, because they're all basically using the same, and which to get the polystyrene foam out from all the sections, which it's basically stopping the rails from bending over and so forth. Fun part is trying to get them off in the first place. So part of the features of the model, it has a 5-pole screw rail motor, all-wheel pickup and all-wheel drive, plastic and metal handrails, see-through etched grills. There has a detailed cab interior, operating LED headlights in directional, so the center headlight on the direction, and it has the tails, laser sharp painting, twin blast flywheels. This is part of the motor mechanism. It is DCC ready with a 21 pin socket. Sound ready with a speaker enclosed for easy sound fitting, and a recommended radius of 18 inches. So, a bit of history on the X-Class locomotive. The X-Classes were built by Clyde Engineering between 1966 and 1976, of which 14 of the class was built in 3 different batches. The first and second batches were bi-directional locomotives, and the third batch was a single directional locomotive. You can differ the differences between the class is the third series also has a slightly different nose. The particular one we are looking at is X31, which was the class leader of the X-classes, which was also the first of the class to be preserved. At the time of filming this video, it's also the only one that was preserved, but this recording was taken later on in this video's life, so now there is a second one also preserved. X31 is currently operated by the Seymour Railway Heritage Centre, and usually on hire to mainline operators, so you can see it everywhere on the main line. Right, so time for some first impressions. So the model actually does look quite nice. It is heavy in a way, but nowhere as heavy as the Austrans DLs. So it's got this particular version has got the 5-chime nose horn, and the 5-tine body horn, which is on the other side. I'm trialing this spinny table thingy as well. So yeah, it's got 2 figures inside in the cabs, which comes a part of the detail in the cabs, and yeah, it just looks like a very nice model. Everything is very nicely detailed. There's nothing I can say isn't correct at the moment. Detail is where it needs to be. It doesn't. There's nothing about the detail needing to be over, which is what's shown here. It isn't actually over the amount that it needs to be, because that would just mean pretty much putting it on the tracks would break everything off it. So very nice amount of details on the model. Each on my accordance would to score very high numbers, where you will see the score at the end of this video. Like a lot of the newer Auscision models, it's got the switches underneath it which turns on and off the headlights and the marker lights, which is just underneath the water tanks of the model train. But we're off to the layout now. We're going to have a look at how she runs. Right, we are now back at the layout once again, and you know what? We've got the newest edition, X31. It's going to be running on the outer loop because I've got stuff parked everywhere pretty much now. I really need to go and give the layout a good clean. Yeah, I have to give the layout a good clean, so I was just having a look at some of the detail, because trying to put the bogies on with a thing sitting in the way, which is one of the step ladders in the way, is not that easy. So yeah. Right, yeah, so that's the X-Class on the outer loop. Let's see if she will move backwards and forwards a bit. Yeah, now hit problem 1 with black, quite dark bogies. You can barely see if they're actually on the tracks or not. Head in the way on that. Oh well. So yeah, she runs beautifully. It's just the fact that since she's new, I think she needs to be ran in a bit. So yeah, don't worry about the noise from the motor. That's the controller I'm using, because I'm still using the rubbish Hornby standard controllers from their train sets. I still haven't been able to go out and get a new controller. Yeah, she's going to be running with the P-Class later on, so stay tuned for that. Let's get her going on her 30-minute run, and yep, that's the time being set. 30 minutes. It's going to run 30 minutes in each direction. We'll get some shots of her running her rounds, and I'll speak to you all again after that. Well, the tone has gone off. It is now it now finishes forward running in. We'll hold that now. Right, so we'll just do a quick check. It's getting warm. We have to begin its reversing running. Basically, it's going to run 30 minutes in reverse this time. So long and leading, which actually should be quite nice on the video. So yeah, I will get that started. I can actually get to the controller. Do I actually change direction? And it just departed out like a speeding rat. Right, so I've had to change the layout for the locomotive purely because the train can't handle the corners on my layout because, yeah, it's in real need of rebuilding. So well, that's the end for this one's running in. It's been running for basically the past hour. I'm just going to kill the timer. So half an hour in reverse and half an hour in forwards. So just come in. Right, okay, so I'm going to get it moved onto the main layout and then I'll let it cool down for a bit first and then I'll move onto the main layout and then we'll see what train I can put behind it. Rightio, we have returned back to the railway. Here's X31. Back onto the tracks. I have zoomed the camera in from another location. I actually cannot see where the wheels are at all. So yeah, she's finished her 1 hour running in. Still as noisy as ever because of the controller. Now we're going to put a bit of a load behind her. The question is what to put up behind her first. So I'm going to put some of my bulgid stock first and then may double head it with the P later on with the rest of the branch stock. So I'm just going to move the X out of the way first. So we're going to speed this part up. Right, time lapse end. Let's bring back the X class. Now I've just got boxes over the tracks, meaning I can't actually get it moving. So yeah, we're going to get some side running shots while we're running our laps. So yeah, let's get them moving and let's just get some running shots and then we'll cook her up with the P class. But yeah, these headlights actually look quite good. Actually look very good. So this particular model has the air cons on top as well. Well, that should be the end of the shots. Yeah, there was just a derailment which just happened before I just stopped the train. Right, so, where's the peak class? There it is. It was on the tracks a second ago, but it's the fact that I was attempting to do something with it which didn't work very well, so I think we can put some of these containers on the train as well. Okay, if I just move the engine off the train, and just put the peak glass onto it. Okay, if I just push the engine back into it. Oh Jesus, it is faster. If I just pull it. It's not that bad looking, honestly. It's very, very sticky. And there goes the derailment. Yeah, I don't think the tracks are aligned correctly at the second, so. Flip the points. Put it on. Right, so let's get some running shots of her with that train. Sorry about the wire. I was going to turn back on the lights, it looks too dark as well. Radio, I think that should be able to conclude this video now. I think we've got enough running shots of her. So yeah, she is actually quite a nice model. It looks very, very nice with the P class running a bit directly behind because they match. So yeah, thank you all for watching. The scores will come up at the end of this video. So yeah, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more videos.